What's up, Reapers? Welcome back to the crypt. Hopefully, my audio and video sync up because my camera is being weird. This is CD collection part 12, I believe. I'll just go to the end of the section. First up, this is still a really good album. Not one of my favorites anymore, but I definitely like it. Disrupt, Unrest. I got this at a record show. I mean, you got A Life's a Life and Religion is a Fraud, which are just catchy, but just great crust album. I need more from this band. One of my favorite hardcore punk bands ever. Discharge, End of Days. This was actually my introduction to them, and I actually bought this in a shirt of Protest and Survive, I believe. Um, I need to get Hear Nothing, Say Nothing. Hear Nothing, Say Nothing. That's probably my favorite Discharge album. Especially the song State Violence, State Control. Next up, some deathcore. This is Distant with their EP Dawn of Corruption. I need to get more distant. The song Hellmouth. Oh my god. But this is just heavy fucking deathcore. I think it's better than Lorna Shore, and don't get me wrong, I like the newer Lorna Shore stuff, but I prefer their earlier stuff when Tom Barber was still in the band. Like, and was Flesh Coffin. Next up, I got this because at the time I really liked the band. I still do. Some new metal. This is Dope with Life. Lots of memories with high school in this. I mean, you got Take Your Breath Shot, Now or Never, Stop, Die Motherfucker Die, which is their like most popular song. Move It. Yeah, just this was a new metal band that I actually really, really liked, and I'm really wanting to see them live, but I don't think I will because every time they come around, I'm just busy or it's with bands that I just don't like Mushroom Head. Next up, my friend got me into this band, and I actually saw them live, and the funny story, actually, I'll tell the story after. This is Dragon Force with Killer Elite. I got this for Christmas a few years ago. Oh, fuck. Not the best at holding this, but there's two discs and then a DVD full of like music videos. But we saw Dragon Force live, and it was his first concert, so I was actually nice enough because he decided. I mean, I still paid him back, but um, since he got my ticket, I decided to get both of us instead of just me a thing of guitar picks, and we were rocking out. And I know they have Alicia Vigil on guitar now, or not guitar. I think bass. Now that I think about it, because Herman Lee does the guitars, but I jokingly said, "What if I took her to prom?" And he actually got a cameo of her say happy birthday to me. And she said, "I'm sorry I couldn't go to prom with you," which absolutely killed me. That just made me burst out laughing. Favorite songs: Through the Fire and Flames, obviously. Cry Thunder. Uh, Operation Ground and Pound. Fury of the Storm. Wings of Liberty. My fucking god, that's so good. Heart of a Dragon. I do like their album Ashes of the Dawn, or not Ashes of the Dawn, Reaching into Infinity. Ashes of the Dawn is a song. Sorry, I'm like really hungry. Next up, some good old brutal death metal. This is Drawn and Quartered with their album Merciless Hammer of Lucifer, and this is the 2-disc, like deluxe edition that has like all the demos. I got this through Metalhead Box. This was like one of the first Metalhead boxes I ever got, so this was way before I did YouTube, but I mean, really good stuff. I just haven't really spent a whole lot of time with it. I might actually put it on later. Because I know Killbot and Gorgor Tech got this, and I think he said it was like a limited thing, so I guess it wasn't, because I know Metal Viking 82 got it in like about the same Metalhead box that I got when I started watching his channel. Next up is like some gore grind, porno grind. This is Drowning in Femaldehym with Blistering Corpse Abortion. I'm gonna see if I can cover that up. Yeah. I can't even show the disc. But 2-man project, pretty good stuff, and I just realized I just showed it. Well, fuck me. Have fun knowing what that looks like. Next up is some Death Doom. This is Druid Lord with Relics of the Dead. Found this band through Metalhead Box. Wow. And pretty good stuff. I mean, as soon as I bought it, I pretty much went like, alright, what does it sound like? And actually it was really fucking good. Next up, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this. I believe this is Dwellect with Tiver and Tinzwad. Yeah, that's like really dark. There you go. This is like some Blackened Doom sort of stuff, if I remember correctly. I haven't really spent that much time with it. I'm not huge into Doom. I much prefer faster stuff, if you can't tell by me going to like more like deathcore, death metal, thrash sort of shows. Though I do like some slower stuff. You'll notice that there's a lot of non-metal stuff later on, but next up we get to one of my favorite fucking bands ever. One of the first bands I heard in brutal tech death. This is much more brutal death metal from them. This is Dying Fetus with Killing on Adrenaline, one of my favorite albums. It really depends on the day, but this is definitely one of them. Has one of my favorite songs on it from them, Fornication Terrorists. Really good stuff. Next up, I'm missing quite a bit, but next up, and this took me forever to get, Grotesque Impalement by, of course, Dying Fetus. Of course, Grotesque Impalement, but Bringing Back the Glory and Tearing Inside the Womb is really good. I don't know why people don't talk about the other tracks on here, but and then there's just a few live tracks, but that doesn't make it an album. Next up, you got Dying of Fetus with Destroy the Opposition, which this was the first album I actually bought from them. Not my favorite. Still really good. Just I feel like the production is Next up, my personal favorite, almost 8 times out of 10, Descend into Depravity. I mean, come on. Um, just the fucking. I love the coloring for the logo. The thing is that I like the red, but I also like the more brutal death metal thing where it's like you can't really read it unless you know the band. Um, I love the art. It kind of makes me think of like Max Payne or something. I've not played Max Payne, but I've seen gameplay of it. I've watched the movie. Next up, this was my introduction to them, and Dying Fetus, wrong one to fuck with. Which, yes, I was like in 11th or 12th grade, just sitting in class, and I saw the name. Or no, I wasn't even. It was like 10th grade, and this was right before COVID. I was sitting in class and I just saw a Dying Fetus and I thought, what the fuck? And I saw the name Wrong One to Fuck With for the song. And I listened to it and I was like, oh yeah, I'm a big tough guy. I was built like a fucking twig. But, I mean, you got Reeling in the Abyss, Ideological Subjugation, Weaken the Structure. Really good stuff. Just I did listen to this quite a bit in high school, and yeah, like I said, it has my favorite kind of logo. So, and then their most recent one, where it has the red for like the kind I like, but it's ruined by the Dying Fetus over it, where it's like I don't know why they did that, but this is Make Them Beg for Death. I actually have the shirt for Unbridled Fury. From when I saw them. I want to see them again, but I don't think I will. Not this year, anyway. Next up on my favorite fucking bands, and I need more from them, and this is personally my favorite album, and also one of my favorite albums ever. Dystopia, Human Equals Garbage. Great, like, crust, punk, sludge, doom. I don't even know really how to describe them. They have kind of a sound of their own, but really good shit. Now we're into the E's. This is a band called Elizabeth with their self-titled kind of Bathory Worship, if you can't tell with the fucking art, and it's on Bathory Production. I'm sorry, Bathory Productions. A lot of people don't realize it's actually pronounced Bathory, not Bathory. Um, but because we read it as Bathory, that's what we say, but the accent is Bathory, and that's actually how it's pronounced, at least from what I've been told, by a pretty reliable person. Yeah, this is a one-man project, and it looks so stupid. I mean, but yeah, pretty good stuff. I got that through Metal Hip Box. Next up, this one means a bit to me because it's from one of the bigger YouTubers on this platform that talks about this style of music, and I don't know how to fucking thank him, honestly. Like, I'm so mad at myself for taking the fucking video down. But this is Alec with Rake of the Astral Leviathan. This was sent to me by Classy Lonnie Metal. Um, the dude is an absolute fucking legend. He sent me 2 CDs, and I mean, this is melodic death metal, and I know it's one of his favorite bands, and Holy fucking shit! The dude's a fucking legend. I mean, I don't even know how to fucking thank him. I mean, dude, thank you so much, Lonnie, if you're watching this, because this is some good fucking shit, and I need more from them. Yeah, this is just a great band all around. And then I have their album from last year that I finally bought. This is like with Karen's. Has like 4 new tracks and then some demos of those 4 tracks. I like the artwork. Definitely nice little throwback there. Next up, this is one of the first bands I ever reviewed, and I need to spin this again because it's been way too long. This is Empyrean Eclipse with The Grandeur of Despair. This is like death metal. It's just really fucking good. Next up, this was a blind buy. This is Encoffinized with Chambers of Deprivation. And this is some pretty brutal shit, though. It played everything up to the demo, so I don't know how the fuck to play the demos. Next up is one of my favorite hardcore bands. This is End with their latest album, The Sin of Human Frailty. My favorite, the song Thaw, definitely my favorite. Has some of my favorite lyrics ever. I can't fucking remember the exact wording for them though. It's been a minute since I've heard that one. Next up, one of the first bands I ever found through the Metal Box, thanks to a shirt. This is Enforced with At the Walls. Really good shit. And then Enforced with my personal favorite of the 3 albums that they've released, Killgrid. Really good like crossover stuff. Definitely reminds me of like DRI mixed with like a bit of the new wave stuff. So next up, I need this band's first album because that's definitely my favorite. This is Enterprise Earth with The Chosen. Really good album. I just prefer Patient Zero over most of their other stuff just because I feel like that one wasn't over the top. Like, hey, look at what we can fucking do. It's like proggy deathcore. Oh. Yeah, fuck. It's fine. And finally, we're gonna end on 2 classics. This is Entombed with Love Hand Path. I want to get an original because I don't get any fucking booklet or anything. This is it. And I mean, it wouldn't be a problem if, I don't know, I'm really peculiar about things like this where it's like, okay, can I get fucking liner notes? But that's the problem with buying from Amazon. And then this one I bought at a record show. This is Entombed with Wolverine Blues. Really good shit. And I believe this is actually an OG fucking press. I don't know. I didn't really ask. All I know is I saw it. I was like, I gotta get that. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, keep it grim.